Toxic Garden. This one's a pretty easy, straightforward dungeon. It's basically a DPS the whole dungeon. So up front, these flamethrowers will spawn and kind of give you a little bit of an attack boost. Some people want to DPS the first one, go in order to the second. If you sit right here and you have an AoE, you could spin to win, or like I said, do your AoE, and you'll end up hitting both mobs. Kind of helps out to DPS things, just, you know, a little bit faster, makes the dungeon quicker, and everybody gets to go home and do the next dungeon and have some fun. As you can see, once you complete an area, it turns green. So, you know, you've completed that little area. Some people like to split up, others like to kind of tag team everything. A lot of the attacks are broadcasted. You still get slapped every once in a while by these mushrooms, but they'll broadcast with the red flooring for spikes. This video was a little interesting just because I ran into another Mesos farmer that was a little annoying. I ended up initiating a kick based on participation. As you can see on the mini-map, they're over there by themselves, which is fine. You know, good for them. They're taking out a mob, but you'll see a little later in the video what exactly I'm referencing. So here's the final boss. Again, straightforward DPS and a little bit of dodge based on broadcasting. Spikes do come up. Now, this is what I'm referencing about the Mesos farmer. As you can see, he's in the background running around, which for me is really, really annoying. Just for the simple fact, his name's not a name, it's a password. Something that you and I would set as a password. That tends to be a lot of the Meso farmer names. And it's a little annoying. I mean, participation's a big one for me. You know, help out and take on the dungeon. Everybody's gonna die. It's a part of the learning curve and the learning portion of the game. I got another video too where I encountered another Mesos farmer, but I would really encourage everyone to take a zero tolerance policy and let them run through the dungeon, and just before you get to the boss, kick them, because it will waste their time like nobody's business. It is what it is. End of the dungeon, you know, it all turns green. Little fairy comes out and says, "Oh, thank you," and you get your rewards.